Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and we are finally doing the long-awaited Chanel collection video. Okay, so I'm going to go over 6 of them and hold on for an announcement at the end of the video. But right now we're going to go over the 6 that I currently have, and we are going to start with Coco. So Coco, this is the 1.2 ounce. It starts at $80 for the 1.2. And it says that this opens with a citrus note of Sicilian mandarin. The heart contains jasmine, absolute, ylang ylang, orange blossom, patchouli, benzoin, and tonka. So for this fragrance, it took me a while to kind of wrap my nose around it. When I first purchased this fragrance, I was kind of like, ooh, it's so loud, you know, it's so different. And it took me a minute, but of course after wearing this, I fell in love with it because it really is so different. The orange blossom in this mixed with the patchouli just really punches it up and takes this fragrance to a whole nother level. It's spicy, it's balsamic, so if you are not used to a balsamic fragrance, then it's going to take you a minute to get used to this. So the person that would wear this, if this was a person, who would it be? I would say this person is that favorite aunt that you have. You know, we all have that favorite aunt who is really about 50 years old, but she still dresses and acts like she's 30 years old. She's that sassy, spicy aunt that everybody loves. She cusses a little bit. She will tell you off right quick, but be friends with you probably about maybe a good 15 or 20 minutes later. She still dresses really cool, probably a little younger than she should, but she looks fabulous, so who cares? To me, that's Coco. Just avant-garde, out there, in your face, hot and spicy. Absolutely love it. The next fragrance we have is one of my personal faves in my collection, Coco Noir. Coco Noir, this is the 1.2 ounce as well, starts at $80. So this opens with grapefruit. The heart is May Rose and Geranium Rose Leaf. And it also contains Venezuelan tonka bean and Indonesian patchouli. One of my favorites. It reminds you of original Coco, but it's just more sexier. It's a little bit sweeter. It's just a really romantic fragrance. This would definitely be a date night fragrance. I just love it. The only thing I do not like is that the container is black, so you really can't see where you are. So you're constantly shaking it and thinking, God, I hope I don't run out. That's my only drawback, is that I wish I knew where I was with this fragrance, because this bottle is black. You are not seeing inside of this for anything. So once again, if Coco Noir was a person, who would it be? To me, it would be that girl, or could be a guy, dressed in black, just is sexy just because. Not really trying to be sexy. It could be a black t-shirt, black jeans, some black tennis shoes, but just sexy for no apparent reason. Coco Noir is that person that rolls out of bed, takes the selfie for the gram, saying hashtag I woke up like this. And they really did. So while we are still in the Coco family, let's go straight to Mademoiselle. So Mademoiselle is described, well, let's get to the price point first. 1.2 ounce, $80. Yes, I do like my 1.2 ounces, and that is because I have many Chanel fragrances, and I want to be able to get through all of them before re-upping. So that's why I tend to buy the smaller bottle, because then I can delegate my time equally between the fragrance family. Okay, as I was saying, 1.2 ounces, $80. This one, it opens with orange. So you have orange as the opener. The heart is jasmine and May Rose. And you also have patchouli and vetiver. This is a beautiful sheer floral fragrance. Still reminds you of regular Coco, but it kind of leans more sheer. It's more floral. It's more light. It still packs a little bit of a punch though, but it's way more light. Just a really beautiful, beautiful scent. Great everyday scent. Great date scent. Great anytime you want to put it on scent. So if Mademoiselle was a person, well, you know what? Let's wait on that and let's go over to Intense. So we have the sister, which is Coco Mademoiselle Intense. This starts at $85 for 1.2 ounce. It opens with patchouli. The other notes are amber, tonka bean, and Madagascar vanilla. So you can see automatically right off the bat, this is a more richer fragrance. It opens with patchouli. I love patchouli. And you've got that amber, that tonka bean, that Madagascar vanilla. It's sweeter, it's more full-bodied, it's a richer, more decadent fragrance. I love this. So, let's compare the two. We have the original Mademoiselle, and we have Intense. I would say these are two sisters. I would say they're two cousins that are like sisters. So let's describe Mademoiselle as a person. So Mademoiselle is well put together. I envision her as a younger person, maybe I'd say late 20s, early 30s. And she wears all the right clothing. Hair is always perfect. She's just really fun. She's, you know, that girl that you love to be around, but she kind of plays it straight. She's that girl that everybody likes because she always says the right thing. She knows how to act in every environment. When she goes with her friends, she can kind of snap it up, and she's got all the right lingo, and she knows what to say. But then when she gets with her parents, and when she goes to work, she can adapt to different environments. She always knows the right thing to say. She always looks great, and she's a lot of fun. But then we have her sister or cousin, Intense. She has all the same characteristics of Mademoiselle, but she is more in your face. She is that person that says, I wish you would. Mademoiselle Intense knows how to switch it up real quick, and she will let you know. She will tell you off. She might just take her earrings off every once in a while. Intense is that person where she looks real cute and sweet and innocent all on the outside, but don't get her started. Intense can also be a little bit of a stalker, a little crazy, you know, that person that you just don't want to tick off. Beautiful on the outside, but she's a lot. Now, you know we cannot have a Chanel collection without delving into Eau Premiere, Chanel number 5 Eau Premiere. This is 1.2 ounces, starts at $80, and notes are ylang ylang, May Rose, Jasmine. This also has aldehydes, vanilla, and musk. This is a lighter version of the original. This is very light. It smells a whole lot like the original, but it's just way less intense than the original. This to me would be the daytime, as original would be your nighttime scent. But you guys already know, if you watch this channel, I will wear nighttime scent in the daytime. I don't care. This is a light and airy version of Chanel number 5, the original. So who would Premiere be if it was a person? I would dare to say it might be the daughter of Chanel number 5. So it's that girl that sees her mom and thinks that she is just, the sun rises and sets. So Premiere is that person that is just perfect all the time. She's that young girl that's striving for perfection. I picture the Eau Premiere girl as that button-down cardigan sweater, white shirt underneath, you know, some nice slacks or a little pencil skirt. She always looks perfect, a little ring of pearls around her neck. You will never hear her cursing. You will never hear any slang. She is working her way up the corporate ladder. She is ready to be VP. Her life is regimented. Might be a little too regimented. She's a beautiful girl. She is striving for perfection, and she is making her way through life one giant leap at a time. And lastly, we have the GOAT. Chanel number 5, the original, the GOAT, the one and only, the piece de resistance. The powder. This is the most powdery scent I've ever smelled. If you love a powdery scent, this is what you need in life. So let us start with Chanel number 5, Eau de Parfum, the original. Starts at $80 for 1.2 ounces. This has a floral bouquet. It is composed of May rose and jasmine. It features bright citrus notes. It has aldehydes, bourbon, and vanilla. This scent is perfection. It is absolute perfection. Who is Chanel number 5? Chanel number 5 was my mom. I'm just going to put it out there. Chanel number 5 was my mom. My mom had the eau de toilette that was in the black tall bottle. That is what made me fall in love with Chanel number 5. So I got the Chanel number 5. My first Chanel was the eau de toilette. And then we have moved up, obviously, since then. Mom was that person that went to church. She had the matching hat, purse, and shoes. She always wore heels. She wore heels until she passed on to another life, but that was her. She just always outfits together, hair together, makeup together. Mom was that person that wore makeup to the store. So for a broader description, Chanel number 5 is just that woman that's got everything together. She always looks great. She always smells great. She might be a little matchy, but she is fierce with it. Chanel number 5 is that person we all strive to be. She is comfortable in her own skin, no matter what size she is, no matter what complexion she is ready, she is together. Her hair could be salt and pepper, it could be gray, it could be blue, it could be pink. Who cares? Because she is rocking it, she is fierce, and she has all her stuff together. But for me, it just screams mom, because that is the picture that I have in my head of Sunday mornings and her just having, I can't even remember how many purses she had, but I'm going to tell you what, she had a purse to go with that outfit. So I hope you guys enjoyed my interpretation of who I would think these Chanel fragrances are if they were people. So let me know below who you think each of these fragrances are. Do they have a personality? Is it a family member of yours, a best friend, a co-worker? Who do you picture, or whose spirit do you think embodies these Chanel fragrances? Jot it down below. Let's chat. And my announcement, I am adding to the collection. I got a new one today, and I have tried it on. I'm still getting used to it, so this is something totally new for me. Guess below if you think you know which fragrance it is. I am not going to tell you. So I still have it on. I will say this, I sprayed it on at 3 o'clock today. That was after I received it. And I can still smell it. And right now it's 6:44, so that's letting you know it's been 3 hours and 44 minutes since I've had it on. I can still smell it. So that one deserves a whole separate video. So I'll do a separate video on that really soon. But I wanted to wear this a few days, kind of get a good feel for it. So when I do come back and do a review, it will be a proper and thorough review. So jot down below and let me know what Chanel fragrances that you have in your collection, or the ones that you are dying to get. And as always, thank you for watching. Please remember to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.